So the first one I won't go deep into because it's very unique to each company. Understanding the role of the people strategy. What are you selling? What are you doing? What's your reason for being? Have you documented this? Is it clear in your mind what you're trying to achieve? What value you give your customers? And how do you want to position your company? Not only from your people's perspective, your products, your image, and your culture. So you need to define what your strategy is, what your people strategy is going forward for your company. That's step one. And then second, once you've defined that, you need to determine what's necessary, what knowledge, what skills, what abilities are going to be necessary for you to be able to reach that people strategy that you have. And now I'm not just talking about key performance indicators. I'm not just talking about sales numbers and business metrics. Those are a measure of what it looked like. Those are a measure of what we achieved. I'm talking about what we want going forward. It needs to be forward thinking, understanding what we're looking for in that organization. Tracking the candidate's fit and gap analysis at the onboarding part, the onboarding process to do it effectively, how to assess the candidates. Clients will also use it to build teams and leaders, coaching, leadership selection, succession planning. We do work with group analytics for team effectiveness, who will respond more easily, who will be challenged, and who will need more help through that process. And then last but not least, how to influence productivity or sales growth. This concept can also be used for benchmarking, diagnosing where your stars are, understanding where your lower performers are, and as we used to say, those we want to promote to leaders and those we want to promote to customers. We can create then a scientifically validated picture that says if you hire more of these, you will get more of this. Overall, it's leadership language. You can take a slice of your top performers and analyze what makes them tick. What separates the A players? How do we know what the A players look like? The problem is just because someone is doing a job does not mean they're suited for it. To understand what behaviors are needed for the success in the job. And you need to assess what you have. What is the strategy that you have for developing and onboarding and engaging your people? What do you believe in? Third, the next piece of this process is coaching, understanding where they need to be trained and understanding the relationship between what you can train and what they need. Left-hand side of your screen is called the job model, the behavioral demands necessary, and then you look at the fits and gaps for the candidates as they come through the door. And it doesn't just mean that you say, oh, it doesn't fit, because in a true fit and gap process, you understand and you help the hiring manager understand these are what you're getting and these are what you aren't getting. It's what we call the skinny resume. You can hire people who are a great cognitive and behavioral fit and train the rest. So putting the wrong person in the right job is not good for your company and it's not good for the individual. So those are my final thoughts, talking about the behaviors, some ideas to apply that knowledge. I'm now going to turn it over to Margaret Blair.